How did a group of small, fragile colonies become the most powerful nation in the world? This is the story of the United States, a journey of revolution, expansion, war, and global dominance. In the early 1600s, European powers began settling North America. The British established colonies along the east coast. Meanwhile, France controlled Canada and Louisiana, and Spain dominated the south. Over time, Britain created 13 colonies, each with its own economy. Asterisk the north focused on trade and commerce. Asterisk the south relied on agriculture, like tobacco and cotton. At first, the colonists were loyal to Britain. But things started to change after the 7 Years' War. With France defeated, the colonists no longer felt they needed British protection, yet Britain increased taxes. Tension was rising. In 1776, everything changed. The colonies declared independence from Britain, sparking the American Revolutionary War. Against all odds, they won. In 1783, the Treaty of Paris officially recognized the United States as an independent nation. A new country was born, built on ideas of freedom and democracy. The young nation didn't stay small for long. Driven by the idea of manifest destiny, Americans believed they were meant to expand westward. 1803, the Louisiana Purchase doubled the country's size. Asterisk, Florida, Texas, and California followed. But expansion came at a cost. Conflicts with Native Americans, and deep divisions over slavery. These tensions exploded into the American Civil War, North versus South. The war ended in 1865. Asterisk the Union was preserved. Asterisk slavery was abolished. But the scars remained. After the Civil War, the United States transformed rapidly. Railroads connected the nation. Factories grew. Millions of immigrants arrived. Soon, the US became the world's leading industrial power. By the end of the 19th century, it even expanded overseas after the Spanish-American War, gaining territories like Puerto Rico and the Philippines. America was no longer just growing, it was rising. The turning point came with global conflict. During World War I, the US joined late, but helped secure victory. Then came World War II. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, the US fully entered the war. By 1945, asterisk Europe was devastated. Asterisk the US economy was stronger than ever. Asterisk, and it possessed a new, terrifying power, the atomic bomb. The United States had become a global superpower. After World War II, the world split into two blocks. Asterisk, the United States. Asterisk, the Soviet Union. This period, known as the Cold War, wasn't fought directly, but through influence, technology, and proxy wars. The US led the free world, expanding its power through asterisk economic dominance, asterisk military alliances, like NATO, asterisk cultural influence Hollywood, music, technology. After the Cold War ended, the United States stood as the world's only superpower. Today, it remains a leader in asterisk technology, asterisk economy, asterisk military power, global culture. But its influence continues to evolve in a rapidly changing world. From 13 small colonies to a global superpower, the rise of the United States is a story of ambition, conflict, and transformation, and its story is still being written.